welcome back to our third part, technically, of our Doki Doki Literature Club Plus playthrough. I'm Springy as always, and as always, we also have Velvet here.
Hi, I'm still here.
Being the designated Monica. So in our last part, we're in the middle of day 3, I do believe, technically. Basically, the one with Sayori bumping her head and all that fun stuff. So yeah, and like I said before, part 1 did get corrupted. So if you want to see part 1, you kind of have to just watch MatPat's playthrough up until when our second part starts, or anybody's playthrough. It doesn't have to be MatPat's; it could be somebody else's, but still. Anywho, let's just pop right back on into it, and hopefully everything will be working even better. Because now my Wi-Fi is now connected to my phone instead of the general Wi-Fi. So let's hope that works better than the last one did. So right here, we're gonna be reading the poems and everything. So yeah, let's get right on into it. You just want to go straight down the line again?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, we'll start with Sayori then.
Springy V, I really loved your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too.
I think this one would have been changed a little bit if we didn't go Sayori's route yesterday. Or the other day.
Just a little bit. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so.
Huh? No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is at least likely to admit how much she's liking something. At least likely, sorry. Excuse me, but I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Ooh. What?
What? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot! I just mean, like, that you're a really expressive person, I guess? How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life, but you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even little things? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business after all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand what I'm trying to explain things to you, do you, Sayori?
Okay,
I pat Sayori's head. It's okay.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe. Yes, we are sure. They're all 18 plus.
Sayori starts fidgeting with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, I forgot that was my line for a minute. Oh boy.
You're fine.
Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
At least not a pen. Huh? Why? Who are you?
Because. Well, for me.
Exclamation points! Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you.
Oh god.
Are you even listening anymore?
Nope.
Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
She does not look pleased. She looks scared.
She's like, what?
Snap.
Did you just break her back or something? Ah!
She said readjust, yeah. Oh.
I broke my... Oh, okay.
That's what it was. That's what snap was. Okay. It wasn't just breaking her neck. That's later. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece of that she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick it up. I pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. Oh lord.
Clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Calm down. Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her to her to sit at her desk. Our dude totally just treats her like a child. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh!
Did you write it about me?
Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it.
God.
It's a long one too, so have fun.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you don't want to read them, we can just...
No, I've made a commitment, even though no one saw that.
You made a commitment in a video that's not existent anymore.
But I still made that commitment, so I will still read them. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. Okay. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, thoughts, in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more words. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelves could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelves, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting and pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh, God.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's how we feel.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? More like the most depressing. Jesus.
We all need like a hot shower after that.
Right? God.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this to come from you. again. So
Monica taught me a whole lot. She taught me how to be very depressed.
Just like a slow head turn as you say that. She taught me how to be depressed. But definitely, like, I'm going to segment that part out and send it to you for an audio for TikTok. Just be like, Monica taught me how to be depressed.
Been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I can see that. Or I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy? Yeah.
Sorry, wrong word. Depressing as shit.
Yeah,
well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful.
See, depressed.
Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it.
Amazing. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Oh god. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
Excuse me. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Go! We got this! Writing's the best! Oh my god. I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
I mean, she's not wrong! She achieves that goal! We can both agree that she achieves that goal.
She definitely achieved that goal.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
That wasn't just a saying, you know what? No, she committed to that.
She committed. Siri has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times.
Yes, technically she dropped it. She along with her life, but she still dropped it.
I mean, technically she didn't drop it. She reached for the skies. Horrible. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
We are horrible people. Oh
Who shall I read to next? So while we're reading Natsuki's poem and all that fun stuff, can you read the not character things?
Yes.
Okay.
So
just
like
so
right
it's
now,
not.
Who should I show my poem to next?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, like the words like that.
I know what you mean now.
Cool. Just so it's not just like I'm talking for an hour. Huh? Huh? Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Why phew? Or phew what? Ah, well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ha! I'm glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's...
Tells me that Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really stuck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Yeah, but it ain't you.
Short. No, well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight.
Agreed. Agreed.
That's a little unnecessary. But
No, it's not.
think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. That's what I'm gonna do for you. Anytime Natsuki has the triple dots, she's just gonna take a puff.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay then. I think Amy is supposed to be Yuri. Amy has a cute... Oh, maybe not. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But like spiders, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Wow, this is sad. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. She's really upset with spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she likes other hobbies, doesn't matter if she keeps it private, doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, the world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes
so straightforward.
You can explain complicated issues in such simpler analogy. Whatever. Natsuki's high, she can't speak.
It's fine.
It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone who agrees that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Too much Natsuki smoke. Do you know people like that?
Wait, did we ever explain that? Did we ever explain why we have her as a...
Why we have her as a hard smoker of weed? Because I couldn't do the deep voice anymore, and I just went for weed smoker. That's why.
We just went for it.
We just went for it. It's about how everyone thinks my... Taking a big puff in this one. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. She's at like a poetry jam right now.
Yeah, oh, for real. I can't snap though. What are we gonna do?
Just like do like a golf clap. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? A complete opposite message of a poem. And it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Just not Amy. We don't like Amy.
No, we don't like Amy. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what I do best after all, man. I don't like writing unless there's a good message come to take away from it. I feel like there'd be a lot of hand gestures as well with this Natsuki.
Oh, for sure.
Like, conveying emotions is important. And remember, this is not cigarette smoke. This is like weed smoke. This is a prescribed dope. For Natsuki. The headcanon of our life, of our recordings. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I think something just got delivered. I'm really excited because I hope it's my thing.
Oh boy, Yuri, let's go, Yuri.
I'm sad I can't mute myself to yell. So. And now I'll go back to doing the my normal part, just so you know.
Okay. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Springy V. Can't get over the name.
Oh.
Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem?
Oh wow, we had one thing in common with Natsuki. Or, yeah.
Or Sayori, perhaps.
Well, I guess you could say that. Sorry, there was just so much smoke from Natsuki. I'm sorry, jeez.
Oh my god. I thought so. I am happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. She's actually very sad about that, you know?
Yeah.
I create them for myself. Not for anyone else. That is a lie.
Yeah.
I don't believe. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. But it'd be really great if you do.
I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little bit. Just because your styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. Sorry. I took you smoke. In fact, if I try to do something in your style, I'd probably just do a terrible job.
I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway.
That's a mood. Not gonna lie, my stupid mind. God damn it.
No, agreed. You don't need to be afraid of a little bit, to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind.
Into your third eye.
Oh, wow.
No.
It's a very intimate experience. I don't like that look.
I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of
I'd have to share.
course! Of course I would! Why else am I here? Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh, have fun with your handwriting.
I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna get real close. Thank God no one can see me.
Alright.
Okay. The raccoon. It happened in the dead night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Right? Okay. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and what is that?
An urge?
Urge. I couldn't read. I could not see that. Okay, thank you. The moon increments its place and reflects that much. Increments its phase. There we go.
Yeah.
Place. No, place. Phase. Whatever. I don't really care.
It's phase.
It's hard to say. And reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. Slices of bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic, Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
Oh, so she pretty much says that she's the raccoon by the end of it.
Yep. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. A little bit more open about my tendencies.
Yeah. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right.
Just very sad.
It's like, oh gee, I wonder what it's about. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express the vivid imagery and convey emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to be.
Well...
It's a knife and it's about me. What do you think?
It's a knife and it's about me. I'm the raccoon. I am a raccoon.
The dark circles in my eyes.
I think it's something different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh no.
Heh, that's funny.
So great. Huh? She's like, what?
No, I'm just remembering that. Like, when they read it, they were like, bleh?
Right?
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Huh? She did?
I mean, I guess it's possible that she hasn't read Natsuki's yet. Like, she could have gone to, like, Monica first, then Sayori, and then...
She'd rather go to anyone but Natsuki.
Pretty much. Oh, sorry, that's me. I'm sorry. I didn't even read the last thing. Yeah! She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone.
I can no longer hear you, and the screen has been frozen.
Fun!
I don't know if you can hear me, but this is a fun time. We're having a grand old time here. With it being... Okay, it's back.
Okay, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you, yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I was just about to say that, like, they probably went to Monica while we're with Sayori, and then they came to us, because they... Oh, you know. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Just, talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have more, have that in common.
That's interesting.
I agree.
To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. Why would she make fun of your hobbies? If she knows what they are. Oh god. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Well, don't worry, we can't talk to her anymore for the day, so you're fine.
We already talked to her, she's fine. Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay.
It's not like we're in a small-ass classroom and everyone's talking over everybody else.
Right? It's like they play four corners with each other. The four girls just stand in the corners and then Springy just makes it
goes around. They stand there waiting and staring. Like,
yes.
It's just like, because we're both been in classrooms before.
Yeah.
Not in a hot second, but you know, like, even if it's just 5 people, like they're all talking somewhat, and like Monica's like off to the side waiting for us, or something. Like it could be very loud and in like at least 2 groups, because like the room isn't that big.
Exactly.
Unless like Monica's or whoever's other group is in the closet.
Exactly. Like no, they're just standing outside in the hallway. They're all just waiting one on one.
Exactly.
Oh my god, they just like line up. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Oh, don't worry, Sayori already does. You'll join there eventually.
Soon enough.
You'll get there. I might be ranting a little bit now. Yep, you definitely are, but it's okay. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Yep, we are so good at listening. We definitely have been making Monica! It's time for Monica!
I can't click anywhere else. Skip.
Exactly. Why it's time for a skipper.
Skip Monica. I don't think you can.
Hi again, Springy V. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon, you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't get on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Trust me, I understand that. Sure, here you go. I hand my crumpled piece of paper to Monica.
Honestly.
I mean, like, come on. Like, it has to have some sort of, like, wrinkles in it by now. You're the 4th person reading it.
Oh, for sure. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. I almost read Dynamite.
You're the Dynamite duo. I'm the Batman of the group. That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you?
Don't you?
Then again, I don't blame you for being a little bit shy.
I'm not shy, you're shy. It's just... Oh, bent over lean again.
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a little bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. Nope, just Sayori. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? A little bit.
No, not yet. It's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. Freeze again?
It froze again?
Why did it freeze again? This is just rude. My cat left me.
Just go wait a
I'm
second.
just waiting for this to like crash.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't crash.
We're back?
Yes.
Okay. I was just in here singing. I was just singing. Taking my little song.
We both wait, so you couldn't hear me, right?
No, I could hear you at some points.
Okay, because I was just like singing too. I'm like, you know what? What a doubt you sing.
We're both singing. Okay, you're up.
Okay. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
Sure! I'm not the one reading it, but sure.
Oh, great. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look at the board.
Oh my god. Why does she have handwriting like this too?
Well, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Not as bad.
It's not as bad as Yuri's, but it's still curly.
Curly.
Okay. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms? Okay.
Waveforms?
Waveforms. There we go. Squeaking, screeching, and piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
I can't, Monica. I'm sorry.
Wait, can you save load? Wait, what if you... Can you somehow open her character file now or no? Like, if you save here...
Hey, let's see.
Or... I just want to, like, save the game.
I have it saved right here. It is now saved at where we're at. Now if we exit. Yes. This is the fake. Hey, look, we gained the side story. But we'll look at that when we're... So, files. Characters. Unable to open Monica.
Okay.
We're gonna open it.
Okay. That's what I was just wondering. I'm like, it's load me, so like we can. Don't you do something here? Don't you like you can load the game or you can like do something?
I think. Don't remember. I know like you can change their character files to be like different things, but
yeah.
That's a game theory thing, not.
That is.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
A little bit. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. Don't get defensive.
He's a nerd. He knows what computer things are.
Yeah. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. My space. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short made it feel like you're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
It's quite literal. I hope you know that. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. It's what it's not about. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day! Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game!
We have!
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing?
No.
What am I even talking about? Good question. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone.
And we're just chilling next to Monica with our arms crossed and leaning back with our sunglasses on.
Why did it freeze again? But now I'm not. I don't know if you can hear me, so I will just be rambling. But
no, I can hear you.
I listen to the Doki Doki versus My Hero Academia rap battles a lot, and the Tenya versus Monica one. Monica goes, "Okay, everyone," and every time I've said that line, I was like, "Where do I know that from?" Besides this game, and now I know.
Awesome. Now we wait.
I talked for a long time, and I'm still not going back. What else do I talk about?
At least this is working better than it did last episode, so we're just gonna wait a second until Velvet can hear me. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and don't forget to follow Velvet on all the social media platforms. And yeah. Can you hear me yet? I guess that's a no. Do 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 do. Velvet? Velvet, you still there? Still there, buddy? Oh.
Hello.
There we go. I guess my Discord wanted to restart.
Again?
I guess so. It doesn't like being on for this long. Okay.
It doesn't like me, apparently.
It doesn't. It doesn't like being on a call for this long. Or doesn't like being connected to my phone. Can you see it, or does it...
If you'll have me... I don't know if you'll have my audio.
No, I can still hear you, so they can still hear you.
Okay, that'll be
Anytime I can hear you does not mean... anytime I can hear you means, they can hear you.
That'll just be so funny, you know? I'm just like... I'm just rambling to myself. Oh,
okay.
God.
There we go.
Great. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
You should be able to see it now.
Yeah, I can see it. Okay, we're good. Okay. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we're gonna put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. You and me both, Yuri. You and me both.
Same.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Oh, great pamphlets.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to be letting anyone else come up and recite poems too.
Well, let's hope there are other people who have poems to recite. I call Edgar Allan Poe. That's with Yuri.
The stream crashed for a second. Okay, we're good. Sayori's putting all the posters up. Putting it all. Nope, words. Okay, let me start over. Sayori's putting it all on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. That was way too hard to read.
I agree.
There we go. There we go. It's my laugh.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't even start putting those posters up, did you?
I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. It's not a good one either. But I did sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki.
For once.
I could never, in my life, do something like that.
There'd be a lot of puffs if it was for Yuri. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori.
I've got this. Epic hacking montage.
I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then they'll inspire others to do the same. Yeah, aren't they all seniors? They're leaving after this year.
I guess.
And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun! That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? That was not English. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remained silent, and Natsuki took a big puff of her blunt. Yuri looked worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree.
Oh my gosh.
I am now John Mulaney, and I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Manga have been trying really hard to get new members, and now I sound like I'm a cartoon character.
You just went fully through.
I went from John Mulaney to like fucking Pinky from Pinky and the Brain, or someone like that. Yeah. No, like the Turbo or like King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah. Oh my god, you did.
The least we can do is help them out a little bit. I didn't see that there were more. Well, maybe, but just so many puffs. She's not gonna know what's happening. Another good one. It looks like Natsuki is real high and doesn't have any arguments left.
We can't form any sentences.
Okay, fine. all the smoke made her voice crack. I'll just have to get over it with.
All right, hey. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Blah, 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 blah. I don't say blah, blah, blah. Yuri dejectedly, yeah, glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh, you don't know.
Oh gosh.
You don't know that.
That's right. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours.
Oh, we don't get to choose like Edgar Allan Poe? God.
Nope.
That'd be like his emo fate. Like that's what he would say going after Yuri. We don't get to read like Edgar Allan Poe, man. Like God. Gosh,
come on. We're all going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way.
No. Okay. That's not tricky, but I said like 5 Monica lines, so you're fine. No way, man.
Lines. Monica.
Like everyone looks like they're crying. Except for Monica.
This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no.
They're all throwing up.
Don't worry, for real. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Great. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Oh lord. Look, a second poem for you to read. Have fun. Well, this is in like the normal text, so it's not.
Yeah. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine.
Please don't make me read.
I know, right? She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? I lose John Mulaney real fast, go run to King Candy. Or is she simply a natural?
Natural.
I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Now I'm like, from Animaniacs.
Yeah.
Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Okay. Oh, wow. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. The poem, yep, that's you.
The poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Uh-oh.
Of course it is. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why, she is suddenly putting so much effort into it. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp symbolisms of a fierce and confident woman, which you only actually see in a poster that you can buy on their website. Free plug-in for their merchandise. The poem is full of twists and turns in its stature that she announces with perfect timing. This must be a rare glance into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as she is bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I am the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and gives Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds her poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good.
It's a long day, I have to say. I thought just to go with the short one.
Thank you for sharing.
Blah. Just throwing up in the corner. Sorry. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Monica's down for the count. Oh no.
If only.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Oh my god, more reading! More reading like John Mulaney! So he hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
I'm just imagining you have like so many like, arm expressions when you're doing Sayori. I don't know why.
I know. Dude, I'm just so tired right now, but like honestly, for Sayori, it's like floppy arms.
Floppy arms. And you can see me doing my weird floppy arms, but like I can't see you, and that's sad.
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Ooh. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone. I thought I knew the through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori. Pat's head.
Even Springy V liked it.
Oh god, you're such a rapper.
I love it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem really fits you really nicely.
Does it?
But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work quite as well. That night, whoa. They might need more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Springy V. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Springy V lower everyone's standards before a little before I have to do it.
Key.
No, I hit my blunt some more too. Hold on. It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have anything prepared. But it's not like I have much of a selection to read. I'll just read what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of everyone at the podium. Oh my god, all over Sarah got me. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause. Anyway, sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about that so much.
After Natsuki's reading, we're like 20 minutes over. We're like almost 20 minutes over. But that's fine.
I think less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing.
Your lack of confidence is disturbing.
I think that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe. That's what she always says.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. My poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
She's taking like 3 puffs. Anyway, my poem's called Jump. Jump around. Sorry. I was watching Earl. My name's Earl the other day, and now that's in my head. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhyme and a rhythm to it. Even Snoop Dogg would be proud. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, like jumping, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. I need a new one. You better not make me do that again.
Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite your poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friend... I need a new one, hold on. Okay, there we go. It's just embarrassing.
Christ, Natsuki.
I thought you said Christ, Natsuki. I was like, I know if you're smoking so much. Jesus.
I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. I cannot talk.
Neither can I.
Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Oh, sorry. I was used to reciting. Okay. Jeez.
Okay.
Sorry, that was my bad. My brain was still used to going a little bit ahead because we were lagging behind on something. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be on your own. Be your own. So he could do Edgar Allan Poe. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. I am coming. Oh my god. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day! Oh no.
Don't we like never get to Monday? Actually, no. Yuri's Path, we get to we get to Monday on each one. Never mind, I'm dumb.
Oh yeah, for all of them we get to Monday, but you know.
Yeah. They end roughly. Or begin roughly, I guess.
Yeah. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Oh no.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica,
Yes.
then I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
I cannot talk. Yep.
Look at you two always going on together like that.
Now she turned southern.
Now she's Matthew McConaughey. She said, hey, hey. Alright.
Hey. There we go.
Her. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
You're not. It's okay, Springy B. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's just go. I can't do it. That's because pot smoke anymore. I want to say Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry.
Not Siri.
I'm
Not...
spacing out.
My phone thought I was talking to it. No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get, as words, I like how we get to, I mean...
Sayori fumbles her words.
So, let's just say one day, Yuri asks to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me in a spot here. Okay, so this is a choice.
I would say walk home with Sayori.
Either way, it ends the same, so...
Well, I know, but we're going on her path, so might as well cheer her up a little bit before, she gets the old chopping block.
Before she starts hanging around with some unsavory people.
Yeah.
Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Huh?
Because of course I would not.
But she's so beautiful and smart.
And I feel like if our character didn't interrupt, she would probably say something else.
Oh, for sure.
Something about her eyes, her beautiful eyes. Jeez. Yep. I already see her in club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like when we go home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Springy. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she want. Yeah, she would deserve it if you want to.
Yuri, I've already made up my mind.
I can't do this. I can't do this. It's been too long.
I know. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Smack. No. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time?
Oh boy, so much.
Okay, and with that...
we are done.
For today.
Yes.
But... I saved. It has been saved. But first, before we exit this lovely video, we're going to see some of the new side stories, new pictures we picked up.
Yes.
Understanding is a new one.
Oh, wait. So are there actually 8? Are there technically 16 stories then? Because are each of the side stories?
It says get all 6 side stories. Try and write poems for different characters and viewing their special
Oh, right.
scenes. Well, it just says it right there. That's why I said that. Okay, so now pictures. What are some new pictures we got? No
Do we
new
have any
normal
pictures? We have the
poems. Got new poems. The new Sayori picture. Secrets.
Is that
Background. I don't think background's changed.
no? I don't think so.
Oh, new sketch for, I assume, Sayori. Yeah, yeah. Here's
Yeah,
ours for Sayori, and this is
yeah.
Sayori initial design,
Putting it fine. Okay.
and no promos.
Okay.
And we're keeping our background picture as Monica until we
Yes.
have a new Monica picture.
Yes. Glad we agree. Glad we agree.
Yep. Well, that will end part 3 of our Doki Doki Plus playthrough. I hope you enjoyed. In 2 weeks there'll be part 4, but for us that'll be tomorrow. So thank you all for watching, and at least we're Demon Media. At least we will see you in next video. Bye bye.
Yes. Goodbye.